And desert, yeah, they all can anka on you so, but you see, I didn't know no that time not only media house and I so why Juma or for some time at least if we are going to base on this, why Juma for 4 years after the act. And you know that man or Juma in no. And then why I try say on your be more bear and I said almost why evident ni say omo managing in that direction e ho na me free bank say oye wie no ono ma be ye adwuma ono mo ye adwuma wa ye bi ana wa ye bibi e che say onya wotan be ye e ho no na nka me no mo be ye adwene nti based on that I was like what is the need for this e bia nka omo kan say omo accept say omra adwuma enka ho na no I think say nka ye say if the statement was that DJKA will resume the on-air presentation responsibilities. I think that it's okay. But to say under direct management supervision, a dear honor more supervisor and said a bear on your beam, and now obey ye, and now on ye. About the job I saw him. I honor that make it me who is a who he has anchor or modita under direct supervision.
Okay,
so for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box is shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. This one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one, I go find SIM card. Thank you. Love you.
Yes, sir. We are back again, and it's time for the Real Talk Show right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desert Ishen, and on today's episode, we're going to discuss about DJKA's reinstatement or he going back or coming back on air. Even before a press release was made by by his media house, that is Kessben Media. Video be back out. Initially, me who video no, I thought was one of them. So I said, nah, Mami because there was a video when a DJKA all walk into the I don't know if it is the studio or Ben studio and how their office premises mean him. But the video came in wow studio people are even hugging him, new workers, co-workers, when you there, when DJKA. But even in that video, DJKA go follow hug woman walk no. There was some incident there were all see. Well, people are talking about the incident, but even before we talk about the incidents, you know, after this particular video, yes, this particular video at DJKA or walk in, you know, there was a press release made by Kessben Media. That for press release, you know, for about tour, no me read. I say Kessben Media for immediate release. Statement from management on the reinstatement and rehabilitation of DJKA. Management has completed its internal investigation regarding the leaked video involving on-air personality DJ KA. Following a thorough review for the facts, mitigating factors, security, and legal development, management has decided to allow DJ KA to resume his on-air duties under strict supervision and mandatory professional counseling. This is the heading and the intro of the press release about key findings and contest. You can go on Kessben Media One platform. The press release is there. Then you read and you see the key findings and contest of he being reinstated to go on air. But going on air, there are some details. He's going for straight supervision, mandatory professional counseling, or counseling, whether he likes it or yes, he will be going for counseling to reshape him. Sometimes academic statement, it is very hard. Sometimes it can affect your performance at work. It can even affect your mental health. This is what the media house and a Kessben Media worker. You know, on this episode, I'm going to be doing it. My one and only Solomon in Team Dodo on the other side. Now I'm not to when we press release now, the press release no so audio one then. Chabo.
Yeah, there's that.
Yes, I see you.
Yes, I mean, at some way there be a mechanic say, yeah, already said your best man for there anytime, any day. Say convenience says yeah demand there need and we are into entertain our people, inform and then educate as well. Into yaba as usual.
Okay. Yes, sorry, there's a press release. Even before the press release, there was a video of DJ KA all Juma workers, in Yaji, and a press release by say DJ KA has been reinstated on air to do his normal air duties, his professional, but this time around under strict supervision and counseling. But when we press release, we'll go through so now.
Yeah, there's that. Mehu it's an interesting one. Yes, again, I've gone through it. My should be my head. The omatro honoring sema omokana. For me, it's really interesting. They do professionally. Me know omo ya adwin say omo ebeka. And I say omo be make sure say they are ye na ye hwe de ekoso no. The benya sa information we and the bintu so ha me ni say enye necessary sa asenka omo de bebemba omo de aba overall no I think say the management of Kessben Media, they are doing the right thing by putting this thing out. It show some form of professionalism be on their part. Just there are certain things in the content that mimi who say who nya asenka bebem so omo de abem dino e we fa sa
Enti say when you weren't expecting some of the contents to be in the press release, you're breaking it down now. They are open, they are one pen so
okay, so yeah, starting from the beginning of the content now, I press release now, I'm out now. You be who say edika key findings.
Yes.
I say ebia omo ankasa eye omo hwehwemu no ensema omo hu ye e wa bra omo ye hwehwemu no I think say o check about 5 points and omo de buy another 5 key findings and omo ye.
Yes.
And the simple ones another the omo kan na key finding say omo first of all omo base on the consensual origin and no omo kan about the fact say DJ KA ene oba na omo nya asankuta hodie no omo te omo ho ase ene yeye ena ade na omo ye no so na 4 years ago no ene first thing no. And then again omo na ka the leak na isi ye no omo kire mu say DJ KA hu nipa bi e na accidentally okoye upload your online na oye sa no ni nyina we sa dia me kan based on omo report no maba no omo si esi 4 years ago enti no DJ KA hu nipa no call upload ade no online no na DJ KA adamfo bi hu ye enti wono hu ye no na o screenshot sa upload na aba no na after that no DJ KA esre nipa na wa screenshot ade na akodi no ne se osre no enka ma o mane ma out na enipa no ka se oh o mane ma out anche bia na o hu se obi a onimu no the number be a friend now, number no HS Oman is sika and sana Oman yes I no. And according to report neighbor no Omo put in under extortion and criminal distribution. And anybody DJ KA sika I say or entia or the beba bonting DJ KA sutia. According to report no DJ KA chess can we no. Ena wankwanko report ama police for onzenka obi stortewa ana ande se obi distribute o hunema criminal et say the report na e kan entina nka say omo hwehwe bianka DJ KA nko report by at that time DJ KA ankwanko report ndi according to them no o delay in reporting the incidents to the police and so omo hu ni say omo finding mu no Omuhuni say the incident now is an isolated case. Ena DJ KA any fufrobia or baby ebia omo say that she be bepi. According to omono investigation, almost say the o check the fifth point now 1 2 3 4 5 fifth point no obonzo matter say there are title no for that one here. Isolated incident. There are no other recording in existence, nor has the broadcaster engaged in any similar acts. And omono person omo say DJ KA ni video fufuro bi ani ho wa bonten. E na afenso so no omo didi say onkoye bibi sa biem e oba bia based on the omo no nim no. So these are the 5 key findings omo de ba out. It is an interesting thing, and based on ebia and common DJ KA any number for any nipa and beno omudidi so munimu asem ni mu bi and no mo kasa no mo de findings we aba findings no enye bibi foforo ye nyina no ye titi bi et say the omo aka no ye enti e honda me no mo ya adwe na management ehun sa findings na we nyina wie ye no and normal managerial consideration and the final decision. So management and almost read the course way any decision am so person take it fan and also so can ensemble P or and also say come. And Babe say first of all when he say assembly see asempa. Then I say assembly nika and and the word that they use is unfortunate and to them no it's an avoidable mistake from the broadcaster's part and omo hu say bibianka DJ KA obetimi ayi ne ho atwe ne ho afrim but wa anye saa de no nti omo fa ne say ade a mistake a oyeye ena wuyi anu free wa omo checke ensem ne emra esiye no na ono kra no onya ade a ode ne ho aba be domi Kessben media house no he wasn't part of Kessben media at the time incident no esiye enti no based on that no almost hu say ono ankasa ye bibi anka opese ode be yi ne ho every BBM, every day cost no. And management need to sa na so e consider sa na na de omo person omo ye ne say omo be man instructions bi a so odi so na afenso so the broni friend no rehabilitation omo ye bibia e be man say ye de ne ba back to the media house. No, it's an interesting for them to use the word rehabilitation. Me check them baby or call yeah. I said, yes, no one can could say, I didn't call didn't ba ever say, Jumakuo nim said the etiano by almost 6 annum na is on their own what I would say their decision to say before we can bring you back and rather before you be part of us. These are the things that you person oye. And you know I said that at the and somebody at the two da person DJ KA and a honor if you are me say me ne omo nya adwan and I said the way omo call no. And also so okoma I think that 5 points and omo de buy omo the first one now omo friend say supervised return to air. And almost obeba air obe go through supervision. And based on the omode atujaro omo the kind of supervision a omo can. And I don't see it necessary. Say enkomo be sa a statement we. The reason being that adena oye no it has nothing to do with the job ankasa. Enye adwuma mu bi no oyeye eno aka say oye bibi wa adwuma mu wa anye ne ye eno ntino ye be mo obi a supervise no say de be obey na adwuma ye sa incident we o ma di kan admit say esi outside the workplace and having to see no kra no na onye affiliated to Kessben media and esi na ema bontin wa ye na adwuma pepepe say de tie because omun kan bibi a kire say bia na adwuma nso ani ana omun pe na adwuma only for them to say or return omun be supervise the responsibilities for me to quote them this is what they said. DJ KA will resume his on-air presentation responsibilities under direct management supervision.
Yes.
Direct management supervision ebe den ade na oye no ene na dwuma ye ene niam a waye wa dwuma no emfa ho bia ene omuka se
Chemo say omuka say under direct supervision you know media house today most mba ho so to avoid that action and that incident ebe sibiom no so omo hwe ne steps ombe monitor no so that ebe bua company no in as much as na only not onye dwuma ho before that act and before the incident happened no
and desert yeah they all can o onyina so but you see I didn't know no that time na only media house ho and oye wie so why adwuma ho for some time at least if we are going to base on this why adwuma for 4 years after the act and you know that man oye adwuma ni nyina wie no e dey na why e kire se onyabie mo obe ya na se omo hwe a why evident ni say omo manage no in that direction ho na me free ban say oye wie no ono ma be ye adwuma ono mo ye adwuma waye bia ana waye bibi e kire se onya awota be ye ho no na nka me no omo be ye adwene ntino based on that I was like what is the need for this ebia nka omo kan say omo accept say omra adwuma enka ho na no I think say nka ye say if the statement was that DJ KA will resume the on-air presentation responsibilities. I think that it's okay. But to say under direct management supervision, a dear one more supervisor and said a bear on your beam, and now obey ye, and now on ye about the job I saw him. I want to make me when it's who he has anchor or modita. Under direct supervision,
okay, Chemo. Okay, Chemo, what if some of the ladies in the company no ama hint say or tata me ana oneme kasa oneme kasa oneme kosa part no say me pe wana me pesa me no wo
they are right to put it there but say so in their statement no omo ma hint be say based on behavior be a hu ye at the time ye investigation no, he will be under direct supervision. Na atimi cater for eno. Enti no say investigation no na efa bibi sa ho a na ese nko omo ma ye hint mi ehu. Eni say omo ka kire ye anyway, but omo betimi aka say bia based on behavior bia or ama omo hu. Based on investigation na omo ye no. He will be under the direct supervision of the management. No ebe mano aye say, oh okay, any aye ti ase ba se ba na dwuma ye se mo nko ade a ye hu bibia omo nka bibia kire se bia na dwuma ye enso ani. Enti for something to happen emfa dwuma ne ho na at the time we see akra na dwuma ni ho de sa direct supervision no me de menti ase mum the management no betumi aba normal betire ma me pa de me ho no menti ase ye desert.
Okay. So let's move to the next point now.
Yeah, mandatory counseling. I mean, this is one thing. Many management na ya adwene. Bibi say si a enipa no ohia sa afutuo ene guidance bia ebema no ne ho aba ne ho so na watimi aye adwuma a wase woye ebi okra ono kra ohun se ohia na se ohia eno nti se management decide say omo be man mandatory counseling omo de professional na be ya ho de me ne omo ya adwin because bibi sa de obehia say obekosa counseling no na ya man guidance because ade ni see ye no ebe affecting in a way ebi kra na enye visible enti so call counseling na na professional no ebetumi identify what is wrong and what he may need so that he will come back to his normal self and deliver the way the company or the management want him to deliver. So for me, I agree with them with the mandatory counseling part.
Okay. Now, Chabo, it say of 40 and along the process of his rehabilitation and the counseling, no, say omuhu another. Are they going to come out to inform us? And now, yes, there will be a silence dismissal.
Yeah, of course. You see, I said the omuka and say Oshema on the other point in a bond of good behavior. And until they are expecting say time or no more humanity there or be putting up good behavior. Emfa company no in general, the media house no any more any form. And as what they say disrepute. Emfa the company's reputation no enye bibia emwa ebema company nanu magu ase. They may not like that thing. And for them to give another point, a bond of good behavior, no, it means that you are pledging that you will not do anything bad that will put the reputation of the company into disrepute. And for me, I think the whole can say yes. So obviously they will sack him. And then based on investigation, how many nekasa and or BB say anyhow. And almost about out to say based on information, no, ni say why BB say biem, and as why BB sa ewo. And say BB sa ba pe, and the DJK or no permanent ho. Meaning is that the best of many way biem. Before I saw Mokra Becano, now I saw a permanent Nehonda because a bus on permanent.
But the minimum say to when and as to how long and obeko rehabilitation and counseling no they didn't state it in their press.
Oh, obviously I know that we are not, we don't have to know. That's the point I'm trying to make here. We don't have to know. Almost obego through counseling any rehabilitation. I know that it is up to them. Said the person we don't have to know. All that we need to know is say take action be. And I make as a first action no direct management supervision. By mandatory counseling there me no and a bond of good behavior and also me no support for affected partner no correcting kakra mame. The way this our statement about out I was like I mean, what are you guys trying to communicate here? I really didn't get that part as well. I know, sir, they may mean good or they know what they are doing because they are professionals. By statement, I am some way kakra. So, who read this statement now? Almost say affected support for affected partner, and it reads like this: management is actively reaching out to the female partner involved to offer comprehensive professional assistance and support to aid her re-establishment in society. And at this point, maybe I say, having a re-establishing it to the society. I think that part of the statement now, reaching out to give her professional support and with the management, but to say to support to aid her to re-establish her, support to aid her re-establishment in society. I don't get it. The thing is that other girl no bibi ato no yenim e dey na esi yenim afi no mbe re-establish no into the society. I think I watched a video na girl no cry kasa wo after the incident. Sa re-establishment to the society. Anything. What are they trying to say? I mean, girl, no, she's already in the society at the moment. I think she's fine, but obey here support to be a so here. Based on the area who then Rebecca says she's fine, but behind the scenes, so I'm in Rebecca Sanon baby, man, I say, but to re-establish her into the society, me shed and say, Papa, meaning say later on, baby, betray Mudia.
Okay. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move away from the press release. Now let's go back to DJ KA. Ni video na initially make us say, "Chama all kono." You could see say he was hugging everybody. He was hugging everybody when they met him on the way. No, but this particular person, not Oshe Blue. Immediately, also all try say all hugging. No, DJ KA pushing away from him. And people are raising questions there. Why? Is it the guy who leaked the video? Or can we say maybe on the guy named Mubibi?
Yeah, of course. At this point, in the end, to me, can be actually no one about me so there, but a very wrong on anybody's part to be emphatic and say, guy no and a leaky video for the simple reason they say, enka omubemi achino. And I say, because on to ye Juma or Kessben media no, and management no ever can who be. In the management now can who be there. I think we can rule out the fact says sa guy no any leaky here and I say onim who be. But bibi a me did say betimi aka say senye onu na leaky here krana. I'm looking at the fact say bia asem ne bae no or your reaction be and I say oye bibi a DJ KA any anje ho. Ebia or can be as said the buyer kabia ebia DJ KA na ninji the air can who and so on carry and do ko shan be na person chiana on you so another person haging on hagil back and me when you say ebia bibi sa na esi ebia asem ni si ye no enipa no or sre no or can sam as a ogru ni bi ni adade only for him to return to work now baba be hagina he will not be happy with you. You said it with no malice or you said it in good faith. I said, Asam na ba obi a chere na dream and I want to watch that wa dream bi. But DJ KA na Asam na to no. Ebia wa hu ni sa. It is wa hu ni sa dia on pese obeba adwuma na obeba be hage no. Enti na ebia opushi no koye. And at this point we can only speculate or share our views in that direction, but we can't be emphatic or so sure say this is why the guy was pushed for that one unless DJ KA now very soon another in immediate future no obeba out now or baba between at the or yes action.
Okay, Joe, before we sign out to them, person say the reinstatement, you know, ne kwano ana o just say ka omon twen kakra.
Oh, of course. I mean, for me, Grano, anything or my check, I was hiding my way. Oh, he said, yeah, a see any, a mra, a see, and yet, and said I'm fat company, no. Baby, a bema company, na bemuno, the fat say, sa, and your way, see, as a near guassier and a numb to some extent. Because a bassaya, and kofubi, et me, a fan who can send be a fata. Ebe fa nipa no ho a ebi etimi ka company na oyɛ adwuma wo mu no ɛno nti no based on that ne sɛ company no ka sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ ho biribi a me na ɔmoyɛ adwene but it should be in the direction of making it look say they are in to do their job and whatever it takes for them to look good, you know, that's what they will do. And you know, a statement abema na yɛ sɛ oh yɛho de akɔ no yɛn nso yɛbɔ ne so ɛno nti ɛne nipa no bɛkasa na afei yɛho de ɛbɛyɛ afa ho going forward. I think that as simple as that is okay. And you know, bringing him back in there, I think that is the right decision. And for me, I'm much in doing that. But since I'm not back in there, so I'm not back. And anyway, for me, so I'm back I'm Lucy because at this point in our life, anyhow our technology I know. Enya me nwa say bia DJ KA kra enche bia no obesta cha na ade wa bra one Kessben enya adwuma bi.
Okay, all right. And Chemo, the basic has say now since I was stated say some pointers I want press release it needs more explanation. No, you better try and say Kessben media on beba art na I'm be explain it so that yeah wo echi drink akra nia yenya entiase be na ye dia ye adwuma.
Sharp, sa pepe, sa na say okay.
Okay. All right. So that is where we end today's episode on the Road Talk Show right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desertation, and we are out of here.
A prior Gusua Yedi a China common obisi okay. Brasa me media me pese monje visa kwama because I know how to find my way to China and I me drew China so I mean how to find my way here and there. And it's okay, no problem. Oh, problem near say uhia visa nkwa and also yeah possible. Sammy Flex TV citywide. You be making sure say obenya visa nkwa and no 7,000 Ghana cedis per. Yeah, the visa bema not on me aye everything you want to do on your own. Once again, call us. We are your China partners. So anytime you think China, think about us and we will surely take you there. Your friend is Sammy Flex. You share na yanko China beam 7,000 Ghana cedis ubenya o visa only. But person near kubum at group turn as well. Frey na any unkomo. Everything we did.